Alright, I'm done with that. She may call me back in a minute. I have no idea. Hey, stop. I've had a time. Let me tell you, before we get into sailing. I should just left the music on in the background. Here. There we go. No, our AC didn't crash. So this is what happened, right? I'll tell it to you in the order I found out. Yesterday, I took a half day from work. I got home I left work at like 11:30, so I stayed a little bit later than a half day, but I got home, did some chores, stuff like that, and then took a nap, right? So I go to band at 6:30ish, whenever I gotta leave for band. At 9:30, when I get out of band, and because there's no reception at band, and go to dinner, I notice I have 4 messages in my inbox, voicemails. And so I listened to one of them, and the heat's out. And I'm like, oh great, this is gonna be a thing. So I called my landlord. Apparently, at like 1:30 in the afternoon, while I was still home, the heat went out. Yeah, she's calling again. Give me a second. Alright, I'm sorry. This whole fucking thing's been... Oh, it's been crazy. So, what was I saying? Ah, yes. So, they were doing construction out on the street, right? And I took a half day. I was home around noon. What did I get for lunch yesterday? Nothing, because I had a big dinner. I got home around noon from work after leaving at 11:30. And took a nap. Went to band. After band, had a bunch of messages about there being no heat, blah, blah, blah. And so I call my landlord and like, what's going on? Why is there no heat? You know, I don't want the cats to not have heat. And she tells me that they were doing construction and that they came in to do some inspection at like 1, and she turned them away because I wasn't home. Now, I was home. I was home between like 12-ish and like 6:30 or something like that. So I don't know what made her think I wasn't home. My car was there. All she had to do was come knock on my door or call me. And she didn't. And so that was one. The second part of that is the heater is not in my apartment. The boiler is not in my apartment. It's in a closet next to my apartment. You don't need access to my apartment to service any of that. And so she was like, well, I need to get into the apartment tomorrow to fix the heat. And I was like, well, you really don't. The only thing that's in my apartment related to the heat that you might need to look at is the filter, but I had the date I changed the filter last in my phone. I keep track of that shit because nobody else is changing the filter. She's supposed to hire somebody to come service the whole system, and they didn't do that. She just turned it on and blasted fucking dust everywhere, which, by the way, the last people who put the filter in put it in halfway. So it was already blasting dust all last year, which is probably why the cats were fucking coughing and sneezing and wheezing all last winter. So I put the filter in correctly, and they've been a lot better this year. Anyway, long story short, long story long, because there is no short to this long story. I write on a Post-it note and stick it on the utility closet. The boiler and the heater are in here. I put a note on my door saying the filter is in my closet, because you have to access to the closet in my apartment, and that not to let my cats out. And over the phone, I told her they can go in my apartment if they need to, but please be there to make sure my cats don't escape, because if you leave the door open, the cats will run out of the apartment and they'll go either under the staircase, or if the utility closet's open, they can get under the house through the utility closet because there's no like under my tub is just the dirt of the ground, and you can see that from the utility closet. You can see the underside of my tub, and you can see the literal brown dirt of the ground in there. And so I was like, they cannot leave my apartment. I need you to be there to make sure they don't leave the apartment, blah, blah, blah. So at 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, I get a call from her, and I have no reception in my office. So I see the call come in, but I can't hear her, and I can't respond to her. So I get out of my chair, I go outside in the freezing cold, and I call her back. And she answers the phone and says a couple words, and then starts talking to the utility guys and tells them, I can't reach him. You guys are going to have to come back. And I'm sitting there on the phone saying, like, hey, I'm here. Like, hello. And like, she's like, sorry, I can't let you in. I don't have permission to let you in. I'm like, I literally told you yesterday you did. I'm literally on the phone with you right now trying to tell you that you can get in there. I want the fucking heat fixed. Just get them. If they have to go in, they have to go in. Just get the fucking heat fixed. And so I hang up and I call her back. And it rings, nothing. I call her back, it rings, nothing. I call her back, she answers, and she's like, oh, they were just here, you missed them. And I was like, what? No. And so she actually manages to get them as they're leaving. And so apparently, what really happened was they were digging utilities on the street yesterday and had to turn off the gas. And so they left a tag on the door in advance, warning that we wouldn't have heat and they would need access yesterday. And either my landlord saw it and never told me, or forgot, or never saw it, or what. I have no fucking clue. So already this could have been avoided if I had known, if she had told me, if she had been aware of it. And so they got to go in my apartment because the gas shutoff is in my apartment. It's in my apartment, right next to my computer. It's literally a hole in the wall. Here, hang on a second. Here's the fucking cover of the wall that comes out. The gas is in the wall. Not even joking. That's how you access it. There's like a 1 foot by 1 foot hole that is in the wall that comes off the wall. What's going on, Haley? And inside is the gas meter. And so there's one that was actually the cover for the water meter. The same exact thing, just over a little bit, is the gas meter. It's above my computer tower. My desk that my computer's on right here is right underneath it. And so the guy's looking at it and he's like, yeah, we can't really access that with the desk here. And we don't really move we don't move furniture. And it's like, oh, dude, you're not moving that fucking furniture. It's my fucking, I got, I don't even know, $12,000 worth of gear between my audio gear, my computer, my monitors, all this shit. I got more money than either of us. They didn't rob me, no. Than either of us can replace. Like, you're not moving that table. If I got to come back home and move it, I'll move it, but you're not moving it. I didn't say, I was nice to him. I said, no, please don't move it. You know what I mean? I didn't say it like that, but in my head, that's what I'm saying is you're not fucking moving my thing. You knock over my computer tower, you're going to wreck 3 monitors, a camera, and my whole computer rig. You know what I mean? Like, you're not moving the fucking table. And so they were like, we need more room for inspection. And so on my wall, I have marks where they want it to be bigger. They literally want it to be, instead of like a 1 foot by 2 foot, 1 foot by 1.5 foot panel, they want it to be like a 3 foot by 6 foot tall, not 6, maybe like 4 foot tall panel. So there's like, I got to cut this giant hole in the wall, or my landlord has to pay somebody to cut a hole in the wall for them to access it. So that's one thing we got tagged on, which has to be fixed. The second thing is they shut off my stove and my oven because the oven didn't immediately light. It takes 2 minutes. It takes 2 minutes. It goes when it lights up. You can hear it. And it's just like, all right, great. So now I'm not supposed to use that. Obviously, I can't either. I gotta turn it back on. But like, it's just like, such a pain. All the while, my landlord's like, oh, I think they want to go out in the hall. Can I let them out in the hall? I'm like, no, don't let them in the hall. That's the whole reason you're there. Don't let them out of the room. I was on the phone for like an hour and a half while I'm supposed to be fucking working. Half of that time I was standing outside in the cold because I don't get reception in my office, in my building. Trying to get this fucking... Just get the heat back on. They turned off my stove, great. They can't immediately access the hole to inspect it, that's fine. They're not here for an inspection. They're just here to fucking turn the heat on. Like, and they eventually turned it on. And my landlord was like, what do you want your thermostat set to? And I'm like, I don't have a thermostat. The only thermostat is upstairs. You control the thermostat. And he's like, oh, okay. And a few minutes later, what do you want the thermostat set to? Like, no, there's only one thermostat. It continues, blah, blah, blah. Again, eventually they turn it on, they leave. I go back to work. I just started my stream half an hour ago. Holy fuck. Oh my God. I'm sorry that it's taken me half an hour to fucking get my stream started. I'm not even started yet. I'm still just talking. You know, as the song ended, I literally turned the loop off and I hit record to start recording, and she called me. And she's like, I don't know why they were here for an inspection earlier. What caused the inspection? I was like, do you not remember? Do you not remember the heat being out last night? Do you not remember the construction on the road? Do you not remember the tag that says we're not going to have gas and they need to come in and inspect after they do construction? Do you not remember any of that? And so I told her that. And then we kept losing. The reception here sucks. We kept losing the conversation. And like every time she'd be like, oh, I'm not sure what caused the inspection. And all of a sudden, we just had one. And I was like, oh my God, I just can't. I can't do it. I just can't. It's so annoying. And so now I gotta see about why the stove is taking so long to light. That shouldn't be too bad to fix, but I literally gotta figure out either I gotta cut a hole in my wall or have somebody do it, but my desk is here. The area they want to cut this hatch is gonna be inaccessible with my desk here, where I do my recording and all that. So I don't know where I'm gonna move my setup to do this. I specifically had them install the fiber to reach here, so I can't even like move it in my bedroom without running an Ethernet cable across my apartment. I don't really have room to rotate my setup. I guess maybe I could. I don't know. It's just like, I really don't want to fucking do this. Why has this cascaded into such an affair? It didn't need to be. And like, you know, I didn't take a shower this morning because I'm not going to fucking take a shower. There's a difference between taking a cold shower and a shower with no heat, no hot water. You know what I mean? Like, you can do a cold shower and it's nice and invigorating. A no hot water shower is completely different. So I didn't take a shower this morning. I had a big fucking meeting with my boss today. And I'm sitting there feeling like a fucking... This is what I put on Blue Sky. An unwashed slug is what I felt like all day. It felt fucking gross. My hair is actually still wet from taking a shower after work. Well, now that we have hot water and heat. This fucking big meeting about my job and what responsibilities that I might take on in the future and all this stuff. And I'm sitting there like not really able to think because I didn't sleep well because it was fucking cold and I didn't take a shower to wake me up and all this shit. It was like, just moved to a new place. Listen, I think my rent would be 30 to 50% higher if I move somewhere else. Without an exaggeration or joke, I can pretty much almost guarantee you that I would be paying almost double, another half of what I'm paying right now if I move to another apartment. Not even joking. And I don't even think that's like me being like, oh, it sucks. Like, I think that's actually what it would be. I would literally be paying a lot more money. Anyway, could I not use the school showers? I guess there's showers in the gym, but I'm not gonna go, excuse me, take a shower at work. Ugh, that sounds maybe not as bad as not taking a shower, but you know what I mean. Sorry, I'm still getting my bobulations discs. A lot of people who cycle, I'm sure they do. I don't know. I don't know where they are or anything. All that. It'd just be a hassle. Cool. So, I feel like I had like 6 other things to say on top of that. That's like, it's just been so draining and annoying. It's just like, you can't remember. Yesterday, you can't remember what? 10 hours ago? 8 hours ago? What we were discussing? What they were here for? I don't know. Alrighty. Well, today is a new day. It is a new skill. It's been, I don't even know how long it's been. We got a new skill. Let me go deposit this stuff and we'll head to Port Sarim to start the selling. What do we think? Do I want to be in a lower level server so there's more people? Or a higher level server where it is a little calmer? I'm feeling like a little calmer. Oh, on top of that, I went out of my way. I had my mom order me the Black Cherry Mountain Dew because I wanted it for drinking. And they sent it to me and it expired on the 10th. So not only did they sell me expired drink, but like it was like just barely expired too. I was like, why? I'm still drinking it. Give me a second. What is this called? This is called. Watch it pop up on top of my game and reveal all my info. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's already in my firewall, dude. Let me connect. Hang on. All the stuff I had planned to do to get ready for the stream just completely went out the window. 100%. I was all excited for a new skill. And now I'm like, ugh. What's going on, John? You know, it doesn't taste as good as I remember the non-expired one tasting, to be honest. I don't know if that's just me having a bad day or if that's actually, if it's old soda. Like, technically it's an energy drink, I guess, but. All right, hang on a second. There we go. All that to just push one button. You get the stupid Runescape border on my. Also, you can't see it. The fucking my iPad case is like disintegrating. I don't know how. It's like disintegrating on me. It's so old. It's I think it's a Spigen case. Is that the company's name? Yeah, it's broken. It's broken over here too. What the fuck? It was clear at one point. Now it's orange. It's not from me touching it. It's literally just like degrading. Oh. Oh, it's actually. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna run without a case for a little bit. Oh, my iPad is like, it feels like there's like goop on it. Look, it's not supposed to be orange. It's supposed to be clear, but it's just ancient. It's falling apart. Ugh. All right, throwing this away. Poor iPad, no case. A vent or a solution to what? My heat and rent problem? No, I'm just venting. I mean, I don't mind you offering some words. That's fine, but like I said, moving out, while it is an option, it's going to cost me a significant amount of money. I'm not even joking about maybe paying 1.5 times what I'm paying now to rent an apartment somewhere here. Not even joking. Like a 1-bedroom apartment, depending on if it's like in a condo or whatever, or not a condo, but like in an actual apartment, could be $3,000 here, and I'm not paying that. I'm paying fucking $1,200. That's like a super good deal. That's like an amazing deal. So what are you doing, Bert? You know I'm trying to play video games. It is a lot of money, and then I gotta find a place that allows me to have cats. There's a lot of shit that I have to do, so I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to work with it as long as I can. She mentioned maybe selling the house, and if I'm in the position to maybe purchase it, I might. I don't know. That's all long-term headache to deal with. Oh, Bert, buddy, I gotta be honest, I really don't want to deal with you squirming on my lap for hours while I stream. I just want to enjoy. Look, there's somebody sailing. There's several sailors. Oh my god, alright. We gotta go do. But I don't know. I don't know if I even remember what you wrote, Beep. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ignore you by any means. Let me see real quick. In a safer place. I don't think it's unsafe. I don't think it's unsafe. I just think that she can't remember anything. Also, this is weird having a skill thing here. But I appreciate the concern. Trust me, I'm not upset about anything. So that's not me. Music's loud. Thank you. That's because it was loud for the quiet other game I was playing. All right. So if we remember the beta, there's a quest we can do to start this. Let's see. Shipwright, the salvaging station, the port task board, the docking point, the ledger table. Pandemonium, right, that was the first quest we did. So let's take a look at the quests before we do anything. They'll be in red. Current affairs is one that's on here. I really wish it was a different shade of red because it's a little hard to tell which red is red and which red is green. Pandemonium we just talked about. Prying times. just... Oh, no. Troubled Tortugans. That's 4. All right, so there's 4 new quests, it looks like. I didn't do my research. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. That's not me. That was Emo Princess. Yes. What a name. Does it have colorblind modes? I don't know. That's the UI, so maybe there's a UI setting for colorblind. I have no idea. I'm talking to somebody. I can't even look at the settings. Let's see. For chat, there is. Chat color. They spelled color wrong. Chat color split. Unstarted quest. Oh, they do. Wow. Holy shit. If I just make it black. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. All right. I had no idea that they even had that. I don't have any other in progress, so. Damn. Is the music still loud? Is that better? It should be ducking whenever I talk. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Bert. My buddy. Please fuck off, buddy. Just go lay down. Could you not put your claws like into my nipple, please? I was asleep at 7 p.m. yesterday because you had a massive blackout and you were tired, so now you're awake at 2 a.m. Oh, that sucks. Ah, look what we have here, Will. This looks like someone who needs a good job. What? Goodness, Anne, I think you're right. This one's clearly never worked an honest day in their life, and it's about time someone changed that. But I don't need a... Well, let's not waste any more time, stranger. Are you ready for your interview? Start the Pandemonium, sure. Let's see, what is it changed to blue now? It should. Yeah, look at it. I can't read that blue against the background, but that's fine. I guess so. Let's get you started with a nice, easy question. What's your name? Gearmatic. Pleased to meet you, Gear. I'm Anne, and this is Will. Next question. Do you have any experience captaining a ship? Not really. Oh. Well, it's important we not be too picky. It's a competitive market, after all. Okay, final question. Do you agree to waive all rights to pursue legal action against your new employer in the event of an injury or horrific death? Is that likely to happen? Not at all. I'm not sure if I... Excellent. Well then, Gear, I'm pleased to say that we have the results of your interview. You bring some impressive stuff to the table. We'd love to offer you the role, buddy. You're literally sitting in a spot that you can't sit without me holding you. You realize that, right? I know you do, because you want me to hold you. Congratulations. Thanks, only you didn't actually mention what the role was. Ah, how forgetful of us. Given that you've already accepted, how about we discuss the details on our ship? But I didn't accept anything. Just let us know when you're ready and we'll hop aboard. I guess I'm ready. Then let us away. All right, they could loop a different song. Lovely, the open sea. Oh, okay, we just got the players sailing through us. It's not really that open. We haven't even left port yet. Well, good news, Gear, because that's where you come in. Look at this person just... Oh, that said sluicing. I was like, oh, is that a sailing term? No. This is just chaos. Biblically accurate sailboat, yeah. Well, good news, Gear, because that's where you come in. You're our new helm. Helm? It means you're in charge of the ship's helm. In other words, you're responsible for steering the ship. It's more of a boat, really. Well, we have to start somewhere. Right, so if I'm manning the helm, what will you two be doing? Well, it's simple, isn't it? We're in charge. You know all of your sailing terminology from SpongeBob? Yeah, that sounds about right. Have you ever actually done this before? Many times. Just never on our own ship before. This is an exciting first day for... Well, we haven't actually named our business yet, but I'm sure we'll come up with a good name soon. And what does this business do? We salvage shipwrecks, of course. Of course, right then. I don't remember doing it, but apparently I committed to this. Where's our first wreck? This guy's stuck. We've got a good one to get us started. Last time we were on the Pandemonium, we purchased a map that should lead us to an old pirate wreck. The Pandemonium. Have you never been? It's a great place for a drink. We'll take you there. But first, let's collect some salvage. According to the map, the wreck is just east of the Karamja shipyard, so south of here. Over to you, Gear. Take the helm when ready. In a second. Lay down, buddy. Lay down. Lay down or leave. I don't care. You need to head south. Okay. You stop your boat by right-clicking on the sail. You also control your boat from within the sailing panel. Oh, right. I forgot we have... You were going south. Relax. You can't. You just go right through them. You need to trim the sail. Nice. I don't know where we're going, so... we're going south. Let's stop here. Right, now that we're here, I think it's time to do some salvaging. When you're ready, Gear, just lower the salvaging hook and let's see what we find. Hang on. Why am I lowering the hook? I thought the helm was my responsibility. Yes, the helm and the hook. Of course, I just do everything while you two reap the rewards. Sounds about right. Don't go getting grumpy on us now, Gear. This isn't about the rewards, it's about the experience. That's right, think of what you learned today. Sigh. Oh, we gotta go click on the... Bert, I need my arm back, buddy. Right then, let's give this a go. Use the salvage hook to gather an old cup and a mysterious medallion. Well? What do you make of these? You show Will what you found. No cat camera. The medallion, and we found it. You were looking for this? That's right, and now that we've found it, I'm afraid we don't really need you anymore. What? Sorry, Gear. If it's any consolation, you did a great job. Unfortunately, we just have to let you go. Oh, no. The only camera that would remotely be possible to get on them right now is my security's camera, which is on my desk because I moved it so that I could get a better view while there was fucking strangers in my apartment today. Ugh. Where am I? Yo ho ho, and a Jolly Roger to you, me hearty. I can see from the fact that you're totally drenched from head to toe that you're a fellow scallywag sailor. The name's Steve Beanie. Pleased to meet you. Squawkin' Steve Beanie. I mean, it sounds like he should be in like a band. I think I must be having some sort of fever dream. Or maybe I'm dead? Ha, far from it, matey. Though the fever dream I can't comment on. They're rather common around here, but I assure you that it's well nigh certainly like enough, most likely not the rum doing it. Oh my god. I assure you that it's well nigh certainly like enough, most likely not the rum doing it. Okay, you said words there, but I don't think they actually formed a sentence. Ah, me wee hearty. You seem to be having quite a crisis. Thankfully, you've rigged the starboard and docked yourself at the right port. Welcome to the Pandemonium. Pandemonium? Aye, to be sure. This here is the finest establishment in all the seas. Sit back, have a drink, and let the good times and rum flow. If this is the Pandemonium, do you know of a pair of salvagers called Will and Ann? Avast ye! You name a pair of pinching, looting, plundering sea dogs. I remember when we did the beta for this, I did this all in a pirate voice and I fucked my throat up. I see. So you do know them. They claim to have purchased the map here, but I'm guessing they weren't totally honest about that. Purchased? Purchased? You're pulling me leg, you scallywag. Those scurvy dogs came here and broke the one rule of the Pandemonium. The map was pilfered, stolen. Okay, I can't do that. New music. Well, I had quite the fun run-in with them myself. They had me help them salvage an old shipwreck before throwing me overboard. Jesus. Arr, you poor scallywag. Thank you. It was the map they stole that led them to the wreck. What do you know about it? Is that parrot just floating? Oh, he's on the ground. I thought he was floating above the ohm. He's not. He's on the ground. Not a lot, I'm afraid. Should you hoist your sails and go speak to Ribs? Oh, you should hoist your sails and go speak to Ribs instead. It was his map they looted. He's the old dog in the corner. Avast. Right, Honky Tonk Sea Shanty 2. Give me a second. I'm gonna go grab a sweatshirt because I'm actually cold. Sorry, I know that the stream has been an hour to do 2 sentences, but that's the way life is all the time now. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we gotta go talk to Ribs. The salty sea dog in the corner. That person's name is Sauce Walker. That's Polly. Oh, that is a name. Oh, that's going right in Discord. Oh, we've been blessed today. We have been blessed today. Holy shit, that's hilarious. A man after me own heart. Arr. Ahoy, young whippersnapper. Have you come to hear a tale from old Ribs? Kind of. I was hoping you could tell me about Will and Anne, along with the map they stole. A dark day, a very dark day. Those young fools know not what they wrought upon themselves. That being? A curse. A curse most foul. A map marked the resting place of the Crimson Kraken. She was a deadly vessel, captained by none other than Barnacle Barnaby himself. Barnacle Barnaby? Who's that? You have not heard the tale of Barnacle Barnaby? You have not heard of the scourge of the unquiet ocean? No, tell me about him. He was a cruel and vicious pirate, orchestrator of the Driftwood Massacre, and unleasher of the plague of black mists. He believed himself untouchable, but his arrogance was his undoing. Despite the warnings of many, Barnacle Barnaby attempted to plunder the Skull Hoard, but his only reward was a deadly curse. It destroyed the Crimson Kraken, condemning all on board to a watery grave. And you had the map leading to the wreck of the Kraken? Aye, I purchased the map from Ulrich the Unfortunate, the sole survivor of the Kraken, but I had no intention of using it. I knew that no good could ever come from seeking the Kraken. Then why not destroy the map? And risk the wrath of Barnaby's ghost? No, better the map be locked away so that neither it nor the curse could harm anyone else. Not sure I quite follow your reasoning for keeping it, but I guess it doesn't matter now. I'm afraid Will and Anne found and looted the Kraken. Well, technically they found that and I looted it, but okay. Tell me, I feared as much, though part of me still hoped it would not come to be. There's a hammer on the ground. Tell me, is it just a seagull on the ground? Did they find Barnaby's medallion? Excuse me. They did. It was actually the only thing they were interested in. Then the foul curse is now free once more. They must be stopped. Well, I don't have my own personal reasons for wanting Will and Anne dealt with. I do have my own personal reasons for wanting Will and Anne dealt with. Maybe I could try and find them. You are a brave soul indeed, but that is just what is needed at a time like this. You should talk to Steve. He already put out a bounty on Will and Anne after the theft. They might have heard something about where they could have gone. Where's Steve? Boflo. Steve is Steve Beanie. Well, okay, hang on. We gotta talk to him. Yar, what will it be? About Will and Anne. He is Steve. About Will and Anne. Those plundering sea dogs? Did you speak to Ribs about them? I did. He seems to think they might have unleashed some sort of curse. Ah, the curse of Barnacle Barnaby. It's one of Ribs' favorite tales. Just a myth, of course, but the old dog does love his stories. Well, myths aside, Ribs mentioned you'd put a bounty out for Will and Anne. I'd be quite keen to track them down myself. Yo ho ho, a mighty good decision. It's a generous bounty indeed, so don't go breaking the one rule of the Pandemonium and expect to get— oh, you don't go breaking the one rule of the Pandemonium and expect to get away with it. What exactly is this rule you keep mentioning? Avast. The mainland kingdoms have no authority here. Their laws do not apply. Instead, we just have one rule that keeps the Pandemonium afloat. Never disrespect your fellow patron.
We don't care who you are. Indeed, pirates and customs officers can enjoy a drink here, side by side. Savvy? So anyone is welcome as long as they don't commit an offense against any other patron? Yar, you've got it. I see. So back to Will and Ann. Do you have any idea where they might have gone? Shiver me timbers, I'm afraid not. Old Grog said he might try and track them down. Perhaps he has an idea where to find them. And where would I find old Grog? Ah, the old scallywag left not too long ago, but he'll be back here before long. He enjoys a drink far too much. In the meantime, you should hoist the sails and ready your vessel. But I don't have a vessel. What? Then how did you get here? Well, and Anne threw me overboard and I washed up here. I did mention this earlier. Blistering barnacles. Well, you won't be getting far without a boat of your own. You should head to the docks and speak with Junior Jim, our local shipwright. He'll get you sorted out. All right, I'll go see him. Jolly Roger. Jolly Roger. So this island is new. And here's Temperos, and they added all this stuff around Temperos. Yeah, I guess I didn't take a second to look at the map. Oh, wow, okay. Everything in the ocean now is new. All these rocks, these little jagged rocks, little whirlpools. It's all new. Whoa. Here be penguins, yep. Grimstone, is that a new area? The Searing Sea, look at it, it's like red. It doesn't line up with the wilderness that well, but okay. Yeah. Interesting that this is all the same dark color as the wilderness area. This is all red. Oh, because it's like swamp-like. Is it red or green? I fucking colorblind. It looks red to me. Ah, weird. The Cursed Archipelago. Shrieking waters, tainted tides, forbidden depths. The Accursed Sea. Our little pearl bank. Tortugan Sea. The Great Conch. This is a new island they added. So is this. The Onyx Crest. Last Light is another one. Rainbow End, Sunbleak Eye, all this stuff is all new islands. Makes me wonder if you can get here, because you couldn't get here, I don't believe, any other way. I don't think you could, unless I'm misreading the map. Sailboat jockey. Yeah, you got the what are they? These things, the seagull jockeys. Adventure Ada, Captain Dawson, Polly. It's to talk to the shipwright, who I believe is over here. Junior Jim, that's who it was. Can I help you, mate? Are you Junior Jim? That's me. I've clicked through it too fast, sorry. Steve said he might be able to sort me out with a boat. You don't have a boat? No. Ha! We've got ourselves a Billy No Boat. Classic. Yeah, I can sort you out with a boat, but it's gonna cost you. How much? Well, what do you have? I do have this cup I found. Perhaps I could trade it for a boat. All right, let's have a gander at it. You show the cup to Junior Jim. Examine cup. Yeah, I can work with this. This rusty cup will get you the finest raft I have. Sorry, I think I must have misheard you. Did you say raft? That's right, the best one I have. I was kind of hoping for a bit more than a raft. It's not just the cup I have. I'm sure I can make up the funds to buy something bigger. How's it going, user? Sorry, I said hi to nobody. When I just on a boat, that wasn't my boat though. That was somebody else's boat. They pushed me off. Didn't you watch the quest when I was playing it? Sorry, mate, but even if you could, the raft is all I've got at hand right now. Besides, you're gonna want to build up some experience before you captain anything too big. A raft will be perfect for you. Okay. Listen up, mate. I have plenty more vessels in stock soon. Come back once you've got a bit of know-how, and I'll be able to sort you out right. Now, about your raft. With that cup, I'll be able to sort you out with the finest helm, but it won't be enough to cover the sails. But I won't get anywhere without sails. Don't panic, you silly plonker. I ain't about to send you off on a raft with no sails. I'll sort them out for you. I just need a little favor in return. What favor? I've got some cargo I need picking up from Port Sarim and bringing back here. In return for sorting you out with some sails, I need you to go collect it for me. Oh, and I'll tell you what. I'll even set you up with the material to whack together a cargo hold. You won't be shifting that cargo far without one. Thanks. Now hand over that cup, and we can get cracking. Plonker with a P. You give the cup to Junior Jim. Right, time to set you out with a cargo hold. Let's head over to the shipyard. You want to grab yourself some tools from the crates over there, mate. After that, just use the gangplank to hop on your raft. Once you're on board, you can get to work. Interesting that there's other people in this area, but... You take a saw. Take a hammer. Pet Joint Chief Mauser to the shipyard office. Modify boat schematics. This is the schematics board. It's used to upgrade core parts of your boat, such as the hull. However, you have no reason to use it right now. You should focus on building your cargo hold instead. All right, well, we got... Board the gang. There's my raft. Build facility hotspot. Very nice. Now use the gangplank to hop back up here and we can get going. I can't just sail from here. Smashing job in that cargo hold, mate. Now let's get back to the Pandemonium, shall we? Okay. Looks like that's all you all sorted, mate. I'll say you're now ready to set sail. How exciting. Why don't you take your new raft out for a spin? You can head over to Port Sarim and collect the cargo for me. Oh, which reminds me, now that you're officially a captain, you'll need one of these. Junior Jim gives you a logbook. Your very own captain's log. You can use that to keep track of your adventures at sea, including any work you might end up taking on. Like collecting your cargo? Right on, mate. In fact, I'll make a note of that in your log now. Junior Jim updates your log with details on his request. You can consult the log at any point for a reminder on what he needs you to do. And that's all ready to go, mate. Just hop in your new raft when ready. If you need help finding my cargo, just check with the portmaster when you get to Port Sarim. Now, unless you fancy a cheeky dip, the gangplank down to the docks will be your best bet for getting on board. You can embark or disembark your boat via the docking points found around the world. To find a docking point, look for the relevant icon on your map. Pandemonium ship part delivery. Sailing requirement 1. Cargo, crate of ship parts. Location, Port Sarim. Destination, the Pandemonium. Quantity 1. I've got a crate of shipbuilding supplies that needs collecting from Port Sarim. Ask the portmaster there if you need help finding it. Once you've got the crate, bring it back to the Pandemonium Port Ledger. Junior Jim. Alright, let's go hop the gangplank, I guess.
All right, we're on board. Where are we? We are... Gotta look at the map. Going the wrong way. Port Sarim is north. Bum, 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 bum. That guy's already got a stove. He's gonna make some barbecue while he's sailing. Holy shit. No, I'm going the wrong way. I bonked right into the island. I like to think these are all newbies going to do their quest as well. I'm trying to take a screenshot. Get out of the screen. All right, we made it. Let's go check the ledger, they said, right? No, check the, not the notice board. Where do I need to check? Love it. Adverts, if I knew what they meant. Okay. All right, the ledger. Yeah, it was the ledger table. You pick up a crate of ship parts. They're blocking my view of the group photo. Open cargo hold. You telling me that big chest fit inside the little chest? Little dolphins. Trying to grab some screenshots, sorry. I'll need something to make a thumbnail at some point. Where am I going? Is this the place I'm going? No. We're going over here, aren't we? Holy shit, someone's just getting eaten by a shark? Look, his boat's taking damage. It's very interesting. God, we aren't even at level 1 or level 2 yet on the sailing. Oh, I gotta remove it from the cargo hold. And now disembark. And do I give it the jungle gem or do I put it in the ledger?
Deliver the crate of ship parts. Thanks, sailor. I'll get that sorted out. You should go let Jim know his cargo's here. There we go. Level 2 sailing. Wowee. Total level 2217. All right, Jumbo Jim. All right, mate. I collected your cargo and left it with the portmaster. Very nice. That's all squared up then. You ought to pop back once you've got a bit more experience with the raft. By then, I should have some new vessels for sale. Shipwrights like Junior Jim can sell you new boats or help you upgrade your existing ones. To find a shipwright, just look up the relevant icon on your map. I might just do that. Any tips on the best way to get that experience? To be honest, mate, I'd say one of the best things would be to take on more work like you just did for me. A lot of ports will have notice boards where folks advertise jobs they want sorting. Port tasks can be accepted from the notice boards found at various ports around the world. To get a notice board, just look for the relevant icon on your map. Sounds good. Anything else? Well, right now... Oh, now you're officially a big cheese captain. A big cheese captain? You might want to start charting the sea for your own records. That logbook I gave you has all sorts of cracking tips on how to do so. Oh, and while you're on about charting, I've also chucked some useful bits and bobs in your cargo hold. First up, I've left you a couple of repair kits in there. Perfect for if you go being a numpty and end up sailing straight into a proper big storm or big group of sharks. Other things in there is a spyglass. It's a proper handy charting tool and a great way for getting a good look at things while out at sea. There's a chap called Charles who used to be pretty good at the whole charting thing, who might be able to help you more. You can find him down in the cave on the island. Your captain's log contains details on how to chart the seas. You can consult the log at any time for hints on what to chart. Charles is in the cave on the Pandemonium. Charles in the cave on the Pandemonium can also help you with out with sea charting. Oh my god, I can't talk. Great, thanks, Jim. I better go check in with Steve now and see if old Grok is back. Grog is back. Grok. Don't mention it, mate. Old Grog. Is he the one? Aye, this Jolly Roger here is pretty keen to see some justice dealt. Old Grog meet, Gear. Gear meet Old Grog. Pleased to meet you. Steve tells me you're keen to see Will and Ann dealt with. I'm open to sharing the bounty, but only if you have what it takes. I have no time for layabouts. You immediately lost it by selling it to Temperos and losing the cargo. Oh no. I'm sorry. That's funny, but I'm sorry. No time for layabouts. I won't let you down. We'll see. I saw that raft you rocked up in. If that's all you bring to the table, then you have some work to do. It will take some time to track Will and Ann down, but make no mistake, I will find them. I expect you to be ready by the time that happens. Don't be a disappointment. Okay, good, yeah, I'm glad you found it funny too. You have my word. Good. Now that's me done drinking. Lower the music for me as well. Time to get to work. I'm sure Steve updated... I keep Steve updated on my progress, so make sure you're checking in with him. I'll let you know once I have something. Old Grog departs, excuse me. Yo ho ho, Gear. Best you not waste any time. Belay your helm and abaft your rigging. That's a word. Get out there and make sure you're ready for Old Grog. Will do. To help you on your way, I've got some pirate looty here for you. Sawmill coupons. Useful if you want a top vessel like mine. Looty? Pirate Looty? Oh, and don't forget to pop back in for a drink time to time. My rum is to die for. Now avast. You completed Pandemonium. 1 quest point, access to the scaling skill, access to the Pandemonium, a raft, 300 sailing experience, 25 sawmill coupons. Total quest points, 329. Sailing level 5. Wow, we went from 2 to 5. You can now dock your boat at Land's End and Hosidius. That's one of the things that's a pain in the ass, is like, you haven't unlocked the ability to land at this port? What? I saw somebody get the turtle pet. This is the new pet, the turtle right here, by the way. I think they posted on Reddit at like 150 experience or something. That's absolutely insane. Oh, God. Sorry, I shouldn't be looking at chat. Not this chat, a different chat. You saw it? It had a comment by the JMod. I didn't read it. I just saw it and was like, I don't want to think about that. What sucks is I burnt any good RNG I had. I got a mining pet at like 65 mining or something. And then I got 2 more before 99 or something dumb like that. Let's see, does it tell me in my log? Where's my... is it other pets? Okay, I got 1 more by 99. So I got 2. Yeah, happy for you. Yeah, I burnt any good RNG that I had. Holy shit. Which kind of sucks, but... And then, yeah, I got 3 fucking abysmal protectors. I did 92 to 99 at Guardians of the Rift, but I didn't spend any of the currency until I was done. And I literally sat there for like 3 hours just drawing the pearls out of the sack. And I got 3 fucking pets. Oh. So yeah, like any possible good RNG I burnt. I wish I had Temperos. Yeah, I've done, I don't know, a million Temperos skills. What else should I have by now? That's about it. Just Tempera. Oh, and the Phoenix. I'm under for the Phoenix still, but you know, still. Yeah, Raccoon's never gonna get here. Squirrel's never gonna get here. The Beaver's never gonna get here. I mean, I'm 99 woodcutting, 99 thieving. I'm not 99 agility. Holy shit. I'm not there yet. I'm at 88. I've been grinding the stupid Sepulcher level, the 4th level or 3rd level, whatever. This is the 4th level. I can't access the 5th level yet, so I've just been grinding the other ones. You got the Quetzin or whatever he is. You 99 Hunter first? Interesting. I don't have 99 Hunter. I have 92. I should 99 Hunter, but I don't wanna do black chinchompas in the wilderness because I'm a weenie. Ah, that's my leg, dude. Buddy, do you have to be here? You're getting hair all over the microphone. Oh my god. My first 99 was farming. I'm pretty sure it was farming. Was it farming?
The Hunter Rumors of the Hunter Guild were incredible rewards. You did it all the way to 99. Yeah, at a certain point, I stopped because I think they were teasing that. And I was like, I might as well wait for the rumors to come out and there to be like, not meta, but like there's, you know, an actual like guide on how to do it and all that instead of just like winging it. Because I was doing Herbie, but I got the Herbie pet. Oh, Jesus Christ, Lex, thank you. You don't, please, I feel bad. I feel bad. You don't have to do that.
Mom, it was a virus.
Thank you, I appreciate it. 82 gifts, bro. That's a lot of money, dude.
Mom,
oh man, I feel bad.
Virus.
You don't have to spend money on me. You should have told me. You should have told me. I could have given you the discount. It says a grand total of 82. No, you did 10 today. 82 total over the course of life. Yeah. I have the ability to do a discount. You should have told me. At least you could have saved a few dollars.
Mom, it was a virus.
I have the ability to like run discounts, I guess. I think it gives me less money, but whatever. I don't care. I feel bad you're spending money. But thank you. I got some sushi earlier at Wazaka. It was okay. I went to try all the. They're doing like a One Piece collab for the sushis. Oh yeah, you just reposted it. It was the first one. This one was somebody's tri-swords, but there was 2 shrimps. There's three of these with 2 shrimps, so I don't know how that works. More than 1 piece. That was 5 pieces. This one was Luffy's pork roll or meat roll or something. It was like, dude, I don't want to eat a sushi called somebody's meat roll. Get that shit out of here. This was like fried corn, but like the dough is like funnel cake almost, but like no powdered sugar. It was just salt. You can see some of the salt crystals on there. It was really good, but you can see how much oil is seeping out. That's not a shadow. That's literally oil that was seeping out of it, and it's all shiny from the oil. And then this was a cod taco, but like you couldn't roll it up to eat it, so I kind of just like squished it with the chopsticks and ate it. There was more stuff I didn't take a picture of. They had I don't know, that woman that has is very gifted in a certain department had a Mandarin orange cheesecake parfait. That was okay. It was very sweet, and it was still almost frozen, but I think it would have been a great summer treat. They literally had like pigs in a blanket hot dog, but with tempura instead of like a dough, which I did not get. It was $4 for one. I was like, yeah, all right. Am I gonna spend $4 to laugh at the meme? I said, nah. But yeah, it was all right. It was all good. What do I mean? If you've read the show, I haven't watched the show. You know, you can find a picture of it, I'm sure. There's pictures online. Yeah, where's the train badge? No doubt you can find pictures of it online. What was it? Girthy, girthy boobs? Where's the screenshot when you need it? I like Anonymous. Moose says nothing. You go through 1,000 episodes to find it? Dude, all the media I see online has it. The Chompy was another, I think, pretty good. No, actually, I grinded a little bit for that, but that was alright. This was kind of expected. I think I got the Chompy, the Skotos, and the Kraken in like less than 24 hours or less than 48 hours or something. But like the Chompy and the Skotos are like two of the easiest ones to get, I think. All right, so we've unlocked the sailing skill. Why don't we go to the island and talk to what's his name? Oh, excuse me, a bank chest there. How do I have 2 golems? I've received it twice. I don't actually have 2, but every time you get a pet now, it logs it. So like I have 3 abyssal protectors. Yeah, abysmal protectors. I hit RNG multiple times. I spent all my RNG on Rocket Golem under 99. I don't know do I have... Let's see. There's one of my... These are my fucking clue scrolls I got from all the things. There's one of my pets for the Guardians. Here's another one. This was the herb. This was Chompy, and this was the Skotos. Yeah, it must be on my other computer that I have the screenshot of the golem. Is it on my desktop? Let's see. Let me see. I don't think I have it here. No, that's Shaq. No. 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 That's me tagging somebody in tag. 15 watermelon seeds. Wowee. That was for I think that was for a mimic. I don't remember. But yeah, that I'm kind of sad that I got all my RNG on that. I would have loved that. I'm glad I got 1 before 99. I didn't need 2. Attack spider. Let's see. Talk to Charlton Charles McAtlas. Hello. Good day. What can I do for you? Junior Jim told me you might be able to help me out with sea charting. Is that a fucking bird shit on his head? Where do I get the bird shit hat? Ah, that I can do indeed. You see, I'm a map maker extraordinaire. I find that a little hard to believe. Charles gestures at his blindfold. All right, he's wearing 2 eye patches. Don't let this fool you. It takes more than eyes to make a map. They named the mapping book after me, you see. He flashes a copy of a book at you titled McAtlas's Multitude of Maps. Both of them. He shows you another called The Charlesendium of Sea Charts. I see. So, as you can now see, I'm very much the man to speak about this sort of thing. Here, I have a spare spyglass you can have. Charles thrusts the spyglass into your hands. You're quite welcome to use it to admire me from afar. So, what specifically would you like to know about charting? How do I go charting the sea? Well, that very much depends. You see, when it comes to charting, there are quite a few different things to do. A few different things you'll want to track. What you need to do is going to vary depending on what it is you're tracking.
That said, the starting point is always going to be your captain's log. I actually helped author the standard log so that we give out around the Pandemonium. I made sure to include some big hints in there about the things you might find on your sailing adventure. You get the distinct impression you were just winked at by a blindfolded eye. You say there are a few different things I might want to track. What are they? Well, you have both big and small points of interest. Water currents, sea depths, weather patterns, and then there's also drink crates. You're a curious one that Steve likes people to track. Can you tell me about smaller points of interest? Well, you'll likely spot some interesting things in the sea, and on some of the less explored islands that you find whilst out sailing. Charting these things is simple. All you need to do is just make a note of them as you find them. Many points of interest don't require any tools to chart. Just interact with them from your boat or while on foot when close enough to them. Like this? Can you tell me more about charting larger points of interest? For them, you'll want to find a good spot and use a spyglass to take it all in. But how do I know where a good spot is? That can take a bit of practice, but if you pay close attention, you might find some subtle, definitely not obvious signs of where the best places are. The spyglass can be used to chart larger points of interest. You can do so either from your boat or while on foot. Keep an eye out for the sparkly white circles that show where a spyglass can be used. Can you tell me about drink crates? They're a bit of an interesting one. It's been argued that they're not actually completely essential for charting the sea, but Steve thinks otherwise. Probably best you talk to him if you want to know more. You need to complete the Prying Times quest to learn about drink crates. What can you tell me about currents? Absolutely. Understanding the various currents around the sea is essential. If you sail around, you'll likely spot many currents of potential interest. But once I spot them, how do I track them? For that you'll need the right tool. Well, I suppose in this case it's less of a tool and more of a friend. What do you mean? It'll probably make more sense if you head out and discover the art of tracking currents for yourself. We had somebody passing through recently who said that Arhine in Catherby was looking to track some currents. I suggest you go speak to him. You need to complete the Current Affairs quest to learn about tracking currents. Can you tell me about checking sea depths? What are you doing, Bert? What are you doing? And you want to itch my leg and you're sitting on me, dude. For that, you'll need to go diving. However, you don't want to rush it. You need to make sure you're skilled enough for that sort of thing before you dive in. You require 38 sailing to learn about checking sea depths. What can you tell me about weather patterns? Well, all good captains need to have strong understanding of the weather out at sea. However, it requires a fair bit of skill to do it well. I suggest you wait until you're more experienced. 57 sailing to track weather patterns. Something else. Ooh, how do I get from charting? What do I get from charting the sea? Other than the thrill of exploration? Yes, other than that. Well, the more you know about the sea, the more you'll be able to take advantage of it. Specifically, learning about the seas will offer the discerning captain a shortcut or two. And for the less discerning captain, I have a stock of alcohol I'll be willing to part with. Up for up-to-date charting information. God. Along with some coin, of course. My observational skills are not what they used to be, after all. You get the distinct impression you were just winked at by a blindfolded eye. Finally, in return for charting information, I can offer some training that will help you improve your sailing abilities. Just let me know anytime you complete the chart an ocean. What can you tell me about your parrot? The previously small parrot turns his head to look you in the eye. Oh, still parrot. Where is he? Oh, he's on his shoulder. I was looking at my shoulder. Yeah, he's there. That's Spot. He's my seeing eye parrot. Say hello, Spot. The parrot reluctantly bows its head slightly. Not very talkative, is he?
Spot narrows his eyes at you. I'm afraid he's mute. He hasn't talked for a good long time, but he still finds ways to express himself. Spot sticks his tongue out at you. I better be going until we meet again. All right, so it sounds like I could stand here and use the eyeglass to spot his head. How do I look around, though? Level 6. Use your spyglass to admire Charlton Charles McAtlas in the cave on the Pandemonium. All right, if we get a level every time we look at through a chart, that'd be great. Look at some giant rats. Lead rocks. So this is something new that they released. Lead rocks. I don't know what you get. I guess you get lead out of them, but like... It's locked. It needs a key. Another place to get red spider's eggs. I'm a little curious as to what lead gets us. Lead rocks are a rock that can be mined at 25 mining to obtain lead ore and 40.5 mining experience. They can be found on islands reachable via sailing. They can be found in the cave on Pandemonium. Wearing mining gloves, superior mining gloves, or expert mining gloves allows a chance to more than one mine, ore to be mined. Lead ore. The price is $263 right now. Lead ore can be mined from lead rocks with 25 mining. 2 ore can be smelt together to make a lead bar at 25 smithing. Oh, great. The fucking lead bar is like the same color as iron and steel. It's already hard enough to tell iron and steel apart. Now you got a fucking another gray color. That's kind of gray-blue. Mining lead ore is intended to provide more experience per hour than mining iron rocks outside the mining guild, but less experience per hour than mining rocks inside the mining guild. All right, buddy. Lead bars. Lead bars are used in shipbuilding. They can be created through the smithing skill level 25 with 2 lead ore in a furnace, granting 15.5 smithing experience. The list of items you can make with it. Those bars are going for 260-ish, 70-ish GP as well. Sometimes on launch, items are like super expensive. It doesn't seem like that's the case here. Lead for the new gunsmithing skill, yeah. Well, I mean, you can kind of pretend that sailing has cannons and, you know, the new cannon skill. I'm not controlling this. It's doing it by itself, by the way. Use your spyglass to get a good view of the Pandemonium from the cave entrance. Alright, well, I went way too fast for me to look at it, but... This is the fake sea shanty 2. Sea shanty 3. Where's my... How do I view the... Honky Tonk Sea Shanty 2. Build up trap holes. So can I trap little crabs here? I'm sure that was completely off because I have a delay in my audio. There's no cargo available for you to collect here. Yes, I want inspection board. All right, so this is where I can do things. So Pandemonium Osprey bounty, Pandemonium Bull Shark bounty, courier to Port Sarim, courier to Brimhaven, courier to Port Sarim, courier to Port Sarim. I can't tell what's to and what's from. Granite delivery, Moger bounty, excuse me. This actually is a good spot to maybe take a minute break or so. No, you know what? Let me do a little bit more. Cargo grade, location of Pandemonium, destination Port Sarim. Accept. How many items can I hold in my cargo hold at once? Can I hold more than one right now? I'll take a break in like 10 minutes or so. I got those two. 3 out of 20. So if there's more going to Port Sarim, I should just take them, right? Pandemonium 2, Port Sarim. Oh, I gotta be level 7 to do 2 tasks. Oh, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. Level 6 right now, aren't I? Yep. All right. Let me drop this off at Port Sarim. I'll try and get any things we find along the way real quick here. See, I can't tell if there's anything underneath them though. That's a little annoying. Chart wreck of the salty grouper. Find the wreck of the salty grouper south of Tutorial Island. I half want like a sailing plugin. I have no doubt there will be one, but like, how am I supposed to know? I'm sure I'm passing a ton of these. Somebody was just fighting a bird. Get off my pure. Oh, I'm sure it does, but it's one of those things where, like, I'm sailing out here. I could easily miss something. It's more fun to find them along the way if I don't need to, you know, explicitly hunt them down right now. There's one for the tower, the wizard's tower. You're a sailor, Harry. You're a hairy sailor. The wizard's tower. Amazing how high up in the sky we get on our raft at sea level. Let's see. Use your spyglass to get a good view of the wizard's tower from the north. Oh, is there other views? Wizard's tower from the west? Level 7 sailing. You can now take 2 ports at the same time. All right, let's see if there's another one. Let's go on, sad. They just do a really high jump, yeah. You just jump really high on your raft. I like how the windows on the second floor are still rendered. And the candles? Is that a candle? I don't even know. The Joker, baby. It's a good name. I think they should let you sail underneath this. All right, it said a good view from the north, but then doesn't have anything else from any other direction. Find a wreck of the Grand Yoizan northeast of the Wizard's Tower. Oh, I just saw underground for a second there. Crash the boat? You can't. You just like bump into the shore. Bonk. Nothing happens. It makes the bonk sound. No, it doesn't. All right, let's keep going to Port Sarim. It should be right here. Deposited. Nice. Complete your courier task. Thanks, sailor. Here's your payment. What did I get? It's 59 coins. It's gone, moths. Thank you. It's a fun little addition. Although I have my chair really low, so I'm like stuck down. But if I sit up, I'm here. And it's masked, so I can like reach outside the box and it masks it out for me. Where is? There it is. What do we got? Look at the Port Sarim board. Okay, that's a task. Mind-blowing visuals, yes. So this is going to Pandemonium. Pandemonium. All right, so I gotta take these two. Except. I can come here. Can I take both? Selling level 8. Okay, I don't know why I leveled up there. I guess because I looked at the board. He picks up a crate of battle axes. Ooh. Sorry, I'm a little tired today because of all the issues. And I'm not enjoying the energy drink, so I'm like not even drinking it. There's no cargo. Did I not take the... Oh, that's the return. Ah, I misread it. Shit. Okay, well, not the end of the world, but... I did that last time in the beta, too. I accepted one delivery and one receive. Deliver back. Ooh, excuse me. Jobless Jim will sell for food. What is that? Examine dolphin. A bottlenose dolphin. Somebody's out here using a cannon on a bird? All right, buddy. Go right ahead. This is the shipyard on Karamja. Nice. Use the spyglass to get a good view of Karamja. Can I do... No, not that. Not that. Not that. Oh shit. I just got rid of it.
I guess I want the floating. Can I resize? Okay. I just want like dismiss this. I just want like a real like more map kind of. You know what I mean? Is that in the way? I feel like it's in the way though. See, RuneScape 3 has a map you can pop out in a separate window. That's what I want. That will still track your location and everything. There's sharks over here. He's fighting a shark. Oh. Gotta open the cargo hold. At least they warn you. Nice. Another 69 gold or whatever they gave us last time. I don't remember. Alright, so I can pick up this. We can hopefully store 2 pieces in our thing at the same time. Looks like we should be able to. Alright, cool. They got rid of the map when I got on the boat. What's the point of that? I didn't get rid of it. It fucking did it for me. I can't really go this way, can I? I could try. Runescape. Ah, that's a good one. We'll have to squeeze through here. We'll see if we can. Oh, is he fishing? Is there like cast fishing? Treacherous rock. Level 9. What's the matter, Bert? Yeah, you want to come wreak havoc again? I know. Are these the rocks by Lumbridge? By Rock? No, they can't possibly be. Could they? No. These are the swamp, right? Yeah. This is the Lumbridge swamp. I didn't even notice that last time when I went up here. I went right past it, I guess. I should be able to stack 2 boxes on top of each other if I have. It should depend on your strength. At 99 strength, let me carry 4 boxes at once. I hope the high level quests give you more money, because fucking 12 gold a thing is like sad. Oops. Thanks, sailor. Here's your payment. Level 10. Yeah. You can now dock your boat at Musa Point. Nice. All right. I'm gonna take 2 minutes and hit the bathroom and all that, and take a little stretch. I'll be back, and we'll do a little. Maybe we'll do some exploring. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'll be back in a few.